Hello and welcome back to another Roblox scripting tutorial. Today we are going to be going over functions. So what are functions? Well, functions are basically whenever you want to run a certain thing instead of having to type it all out. Let's say you want to tell a script to, you want to tell your script to print hello. And then you want your script to also change a part to a certain color. And you also wanted your script to be able to reset it back to normal. We already know how to do that just by saying print, and then we can say print hello. Okay, so it's gonna run through this. We already know how to do this. We already know how to do all of this. I'll make it look a little bit neater, but it's just really redundant to have to go. If you want to run this more than however you want it to be. So that's when functions come in. So to write out a function, you just first say function. It's pretty straightforward. You're just telling the script we want it to be a function. And then you're going to say the name. So we're going to call our function part color. So it sees this function. It's like, oh, it's a function. And also make sure to hit enter, or you can type in end. They want to run a function called part color change. So it's not necessarily running it. This isn't running it. It's just defining the function, just how we do whenever we do this. So we can do local. And we're just gonna copy and paste our code into here. And we're gonna keep our, we are going to keep our variable out here because of scope, which I will teach in a later video. But right now, you just have to do this. And you can see that right here you can click this and it will show that this is inside of this function block. You could say it's kind of like a block of code. So now whenever we run this, nothing is going to happen except it's going to print hello. It's not going to print change red, and the part isn't going to change red. And that is because, that is because we haven't run the function yet. Even though it seems like we have, we're just defining the function like we are defining a variable. So we're just gonna have to do part color change, and that's all we have to do, and that runs it. So when we click run, bam, it's changed the color. It's gonna wait, and it's gonna change it back. We see in our output it's changed, and it worked. So that's functions, and sometimes to people they're a little bit more complex to learn because they just don't really understand it. But all you have to do is realize that it's like a block of code. You first type in, you just can type in function, and then you type in a name, so we can type anything. We can say random color. We just do that, and then you can click enter, and it will automatically create the code block, and you type in here whatever you want. So we're gonna just say part dot brick color is equal to brick color dot random. And bam, now every time we run this function, random color, it'll change the brick color to a random brick color. So let's say if we run it 5 times, and we can add a little wait here, we can run it 5 times, it won't look as messy because it'll just look like that. Obviously, we will get into loops in next video, so we are almost there. But let's run it and we can see that it works. It will change the color randomly. So that's functions, and that was a pretty short video, but there's nothing else you really need to know. Our next video is going to be on loops. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment, suggest a video idea, any tutorial, I could do anything. And thank you for watching. Bye.